I'm a little worried. Yeah, thanks for your support. I'm a little worried. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Geoff is undergoing some repairs at the moment, so we are trying out various different personality chips for the next 2 weeks. So Geoff will not necessarily be his normal self tonight. Is that right, Geoff?
That's absolutely right, yes.
I see. Geoff, this evening you seem to be sort of English.
Yes, I picked up the E chip from the E file.
How did you manage to pick it up, Geoff, using your one arm that only goes up and down that much?
It's a very small file.
It'd have to be a very small file that was right there.
Yes.
I see. So you're English, but you have no emotions, or you have emotions?
No, I'm English. It speaks for itself.
I see. So, given that... Given that you have no emotions, English, is sexually repressed?
No. It's only sexual harassment if the robot isn't cute.
Wait. Is your mouth working all right? I'm slightly concerned we're like in a badly dubbed Jackie Chan movie right now.
I'm breaking in a new boy.
Did you just think that and I heard it?
Oh, you heard it.
All right, join us after this with new English Geoff.
Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the U.S. Postal Service. It's all in the mail. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Normally, please sit down, relax as much as you can, make yourself comfortable as much as you can in this freezing hell. It's very cold here today. Look, the audience, all I can see is nipples. Best damn show of my life. Oh, thank you. What's that difference? Is a different amount of nipples to the amount of people in the audience. But, you know, like not double exactly. Why are you applauding to keep yourself warm? I understand. It's very cold here. Look, see? Look. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Now, it was, of course, daylight savings time over the weekend, so we got an extra hour of sleep. Lindsay Lohan got an extra hour in jail, but... Lindsay Lohan went to the jail today. I don't understand this. She was released after nearly 5 hours. That's it. I mean, you know I don't normally cuss, but... 5 hours, I guess that's all the guards could stand. But you know what's fascinating? You know what's fascinating about those 5 hours? That the police said that LA had the lowest crime rate in its history. Not a great day for Herman Cain, the front-runner of the Republican presidential nomination, and also Michael Caine's brother. Michael Caine, yeah. Maybe that's a reach. Brava from another bava. That's it. Now, firstly, I made myself laugh there. Anyway, unfortunately, Michael Caine is also the front runner in the sexual harassment claims. Now, listen, I believe very firmly that you are innocent until proven guilty. But today, another woman accused him of harassment. So how many women does that make? Do we have the tally thing? Let's see the... Four, okay. Now, the first time you hear a nasty accusation like this, you think, well, it may or may not be true. And then when it happens twice, you think... The third time, you're like... And then the fourth time, you think, who does this guy think he is, Schwarzenegger? He can't be doing this. Now, 4 women have accused Herman Cain of being inappropriate. That's got to remind him of the deal he made back when he ran pizza joints. Harass 4, you get the 5th free. Now, people make fun of the fact that he was CEO of a pizza chain, but I think pizzas and politicians go hand in hand. Both are hot and steamy and go straight to your ass. Now, Cain worked for a pizza chain called Godfathers, but apparently he made these women an offer they could refuse. See what I did? Sexual harassment, of course, is a very serious issue. Here at CBS, we have to watch the sexual harassment video every year. Now, I cannot joke about that, because making a joke about the sexual harassment video is, in fact, a form of sexual harassment. That's true, according to the CBS lawyers. That's true. These are the same lawyers who make me dance in their office for spare change. These are the lawyers who say I'm not allowed to do a segment called jaywalking. Why not? These are the lawyers who said made it legal to replace anyone at any time with Ashton Kutcher. These are the same lawyers. These are the same lawyers who say it is legal to call a broom closet a television studio. These lawyers. CBS lawyers, my favorite part of CBS. I'm saying the opposite of what's true for your comedy amusement. Now, when it comes to sexual harassment accusations, I play it safe. That's why I cancelled our plans for No Pants Wednesdays. And I keep my mouth shut when I like someone's hair or someone's outfit. It can be difficult, because some of the crew guys here are cute, but you have to. Some of those Teamsters, when they bend over, I'm like, oh. No, that's not true. Anyway, look, I'm saying the opposite of what's true. It should be very clear what's appropriate and what's not appropriate in the workplace, but sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. For example, it's okay to say, I need my pencil sharpened, but it is not okay. It's not okay to say, hey, I need my pencil. That would be bad. Sexual harassment with politicians is nothing new. No, amongst recent politicians, the granddaddy, of course, of them all is the sex scandals is Bill Clinton. Yeah. Yeah, Americans would never elect anyone involved in any kind of sex scandal. Bill Clinton, the granddaddy of them all. Granddaddy, more like, who's your daddy? Hey, baby, I'm the president. I need my pencil sharp. No, we just had the scandal Anthony Weiner's Wiener. Now there's Herman Cain's Cain. Look out, Senator Tim Johnson. Do you follow the sex scandals, English Geoff?
Always.
You do? You do? What, do you follow them in the newspaper? You still read the newspapers, I assume?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. Do you read English newspapers or American newspapers?
Does it matter?
Well, of course it matters. How are you going to get the latest news on the Kardashians from an English newspaper? They know nothing.
The Kardashians are all over the place.
Really?
Yes.
So they have the Kardashians in England?
Yes.
I see. How do you feel about that?
I don't. I'm a robot.
Yes, I'm familiar with what you are. I thought you might have some kind of emotion. You have no emotions at all?
No.
You managed to say that without moving your mouth, I see. Yeah.
I'm economizing.
Oh, you're economizing, are you? Yeah. Economy of movement, that's what makes you a great actor, Geoff. I see. He's proving me right.
I'm still economizing.
Yeah, I know. Listen, normally what we do at this point in the show, you probably don't know this because of the chip you've got in at the moment, but normally, Geoff, you will introduce the commercial break. Do you feel up to that?
Absolutely.
Right, well, just look over here as opposed to the place where you're looking over there. Look over here, Geoff, and then just, introduce the commercial break in whatever way you feel comfortable doing.
Now. Don't forget to come back after the commercial break.
Yes, that's great. Welcome back to the show where it's great tonight. It's the usual, but we're trying out different personality chips on Geoff, and things are going great so far. You ready, Geoff? Yes, that's good. That's what regular Geoff does. I'm a little flummoxed. Regular Geoff has never been able to hit the high notes. Has he been replaced by Croatian Geoff?
No, that's jive talk in England.
Oh, jive talk in England? Say it again. It sounds a tiny
It's not
bit...
worth the scrutiny, Craig.
No, I'm just saying. It sounds a tiny
You've
bit...
got much better things to do.
All right. All right, well, you know what time it is, don't you?
Yes, it's time for emails and tweets.
Yes, that's exactly that. Do the thing.
You and your friends stay in touch, but never meet. So now the time has come to check the tweets and your email partner at
All right, this is from Chuck in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You ever been to Tulsa, Oklahoma?
I've never been to Tulsa, Oklahoma, no.
You say that like you've been to another Tulsa that wasn't in Oklahoma.
No, Tulsa, it sounds like some sort of skin rash.
That's a completely different place. Have you ever been to Skin Rash, Oklahoma? You're right there.
No, that made me smile inwardly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't help that much. All right, this is from Chuck. He says, hi, Craig and Geoff. My wife and I are looking to buy a pet, and we can only afford one. She wants a cat. I want a dog. How can we compromise? Geoff, cat or a dog person? What do you think?
Dog, every time.
Really? What kind of dog do you like?
One with 4 legs.
And you don't like cats at all, or you just like them slightly less than dogs?
I find cats impulsive. You can trust a dog.
Well, it depends. You trust it to do what? You can't trust it to drive your kids to school.
No, but it can fetch and carry.
And a cat won't?
No.
What'll a cat do then?
Ever tried telling a cat what to do?
Yeah.
Liar.
Ever been to Skin Rash, Oklahoma?
Have you?
In a way. I feel a certain tension between us.
Cut me some slack. It's my first day.
All right, fair enough. All right, this is from Adrian in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You ever been to Tennessee? You got a little place there like to go swim and get naked and throw beads at people?
Oh, yeah. That's
right.
a southern thing, isn't it?
What, getting naked and throwing beads at people?
Yes, I understand.
No. It's a people thing, man. People like to get naked and throw beads at people and go swimming.
I can't go swimming.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry about that.
My bolts would rust.
You'd look like you were in Skin Rash, Oklahoma. This is kind of fun. Yeah. All right. Hey, Craig and Geoff. I'm a typical American kid. Gee willikers, that's great for you. My parents just got a job in Brussels and I have to move there with them. Any tips on how to adjust over there? Well, aren't you in luck? We have a European chip in Geoff for this very purpose. Geoff, how would a young American kid fit in Belgium?
Not very well.
I see. CBS cares. This is from Bjorn in Reykjavik, Iceland. Hello. I didn't know we went out in Reykjavik, Iceland. On the computer. They have a computer in Iceland? Have you ever been to Iceland?
No.
I feel I'm keeping you from something, Jack.
I'm bolted to this podium.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Is that code? I'm bolted to this podium? Dear Craig, we are glad that you mention our beloved city and country whenever you introduce the big cash prize. That's due. Why? What made you choose us? Oh, wow, you speaking for the entire country of Iceland? I chose you one reason. Sigur Rós. A great band full of lovely tweety noises. Have you ever heard Sigur Rós from Iceland?
I love them.
Oh, they're great, aren't they? Come on, sing with me, Geoff.
Nothing like them.
They're good, though, aren't they?
Marvelous.
Yeah. This is from Katie in Buffalo, New York. Ever been to Buffalo, New York?
Yes, Buffalo is my favorite place.
Oh, finally! That's great! Buffalo, you say? Why Buffalo? What do you like about Buffalo? The weather, the delicious wings?
I was assembled in Buffalo.
Well, I think we've all been assembled in Buffalo. I was assembled in Skin Rash, Oklahoma. No, I thought you were from San Francisco.
Oh, well, I moved there, but my bits and pieces were put together in Buffalo.
You must have gone to the same bar I did. Anyway, Katie in Buffalo says, Dear Craig and Geoff, my fiancé and I are planning our honeymoon trip. Any suggestions on a romantic place where we can consummate our marriage? Geoff, where should we...
Motel 6, perhaps?
I was thinking more something you'll remember for a long time. What about a dumpster? How dare you go, ah! I didn't really mean a dumpster. I know the perfect place. Skin Rash, Oklahoma. Yeah. This is from Amy in Grants Pass, Oregon. You ever been there?
No.
Okay. Hi, Craig and Geoff. Perhaps my chip's been replaced. Hi, Craig and Geoff. My blind date tomorrow night is at an Indian food restaurant. Anything I should avoid?
Everything.
Huh?
Everything.
Everything, yeah. No, you probably... no, the thing, I love Indian food. I do. Do you like Indian food?
Yes.
Really? What's your favorite Indian food to eat, skeleton robot?
Rogan gosht. With a vindaloo sauce. Smeared all over me.
Yeah, you probably want to avoid smearing yourself with a vindaloo sauce or you really will end up in Skin Rash, Oklahoma. All right, this is from Josh in Springfield, Massachusetts, who says, Hey, Craig and Geoff, I like the saying, an oldie but a goodie. Can you please work that into the show? Well, I think that's, That's kind of an...
An opening.
No, not an opening. That's an oldie. But,
Oh, but a goodie.
Hey, it's fun to watch a grown man sweat. Even if it's not porn. This is from John in San Diego, California. Says, hi, Craig and Geoff. My girlfriend likes us both to wear high heels while we're having sex. Hello! Is this weird? No, sir! It's awesome! This is from Mimi in Denver, Colorado. Ever been to Denver, Colorado?
Yes, I have.
Oh, do you enjoy it?
I loved it.
Oh, that's nice. Do you like the high altitude fun?
I was in a boot of a car at the time.
Ah. A boot, you say. That's what we call in America the trunk of a car.
Oh, yes, forgive me.
I do know you like it in the trunk, though, don't you?
I like it in the trunk.
This is from Mimi in Denver, Colorado. Oh, that did well, didn't it? Yeah, is that just reaching you now, is it? Dear GP in the Fergs, that's you and me. My fiance's mom speaks Russian. Should I learn to speak it to know what she's talking about? Seems a bit extreme. Do you speak Russian, Geoff?
Da.
I see. Anything else?
Spasiba.
Nope, I got nothing. Oh, that amuses you, does it? Well, Geoff, we did well. Throw it to the commercial break. I think we'll be fine.
Don't forget to come back.
Welcome back. We'll just be a minute. You're doing great. I want you to just try and loosen up a little more. Just move the arm up and down a little more.
Yes, up and down, up and down.
Yeah. Try and move your mouth at the same time as you're talking.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right, and that's pretty much it. You could try moving your head from side to side.
Side to side.
Yeah. And talk and move your head.
Talk and move my head.
Whoa, yes! Very, very good.
I don't think I can do that.
It's almost like I read your thoughts. My first guest is a very talented actor. He's a good friend of the show. Please welcome the awesome Jeffrey Dean Morgan, everybody. I can't tell you how pleasant it is to have an American Geoff sitting in front of me.
But I kind of am liking the New English Geoff.
Well, it's not. It's just for one night. It's just for one night. We're trying out different things. Just for one night.
He's hip on the Kardashians. I mean, what more do you need?
Are you hip on the Kardashians?
Well, I am now, thanks to Geoff. No.
You don't watch any of that?
No, I saw a little bit online. I'm just really disappointed that we have to hear so much about them, I think.
Well, I think it'll go away.
Unless I can marry into the family, then it's cool.
Oh, you can. No, you can't.
There's an opening.
Oh, yeah,
there's a slot.
Yeah. You can marry. Hey, and it's not a long commitment. It's like 3-4 months. You're done, and you're out, and you're on to the next thing. Yeah, it'd be fine.
I can be married and divorced before I come see you again.
No, you don't want to. What the size of a watch, man?
I'm a little bit blind. I know. Isn't that awesome?
Are you, do you have trouble seeing?
I do.
Well, yeah, but... Well, if you were to take your glasses off, try taking your glasses off. Wow, you're sexy.
That was the bit. That's all. We worked that one out earlier.
No, are your eyesight, but may I try them on?
They're bifocals, so, they're good for reading.
Oh, all right. Don't do much reading around here.
I know where you're going. Now look down. Look how big my hand looks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That makes hold on a second.
That's why. That's. Give me my glasses back.
I don't need any, but I know a lady who does. Well, that's good. It's nice to see you. What have you been up to then?
I have been, I've got a 19-month-old son.
Oh, you've been up to nothing then, yeah. How you doing?
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. He'll be walking and talking.
Oh, we're sprinting.
Yeah.
And so my girlfriend and I, and we've been working. You know, my girlfriend does a show called White Collar, and I've done, like, I don't know, lots of movies.
You do movies and stuff,
yeah, and I'm doing a TV show right now, so I just got back.
This one. You're doing one right now. This one.
I know. I wrapped.
Still technically counts as a TV show. Still, only just.
It is a TV show. I see cameras.
Very old camera.
They are kind of 1950s.
Yeah, they are.
Which leads to my segue. This show I'm doing is based in the 50s, called Magic City, and yeah. No, clap. No,
I haven't seen it yet. Don't applaud it. It could be crap.
Well, they haven't either.
Right. Well, so shut up.
but a clap is well earned.
No, what's it about then, this Magic City? Where and what network is it on?
Well, oddly enough,
So like that? It seemed by jest.
Let me
I
tell
did
you.
that.
I'll tell you. The guy who wrote it, Mitch Glazer, sold it to CBS in 2007, and then CBS was like, it's too edgy. So now we're at Stars. So you can thank your bosses here at CBS, because it's a damn good show.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, don't be hating on CBS.
Oh yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
No, we like CBS.
Yeah, hey, CBS is.
It's home to you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
They've been very nice to me once. They gave me a sweater a couple of Christmases ago.
Did they really?
They did, yeah.
Was it like a Cosby sweater?
Yeah, kind of like that. And then the thing was, I was so whiny about it on the air because I said, oh, yeah, thanks a lot, CBS, for the sweater. They've never given me anything since. Like, they're still mad at me over the sweater. It's bad. Do you ever get a sweater from Stars? I bet you don't.
No, but you know what I got from Stars as a wrap gift was a used prop beach towel. I'm not. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. It takes place in 1959.
On a beach?
Miami, and I own a hotel on the beach called the Miramar Playa, and so we had, you know, beach towels for beach scenes.
Yeah.
And they wrapped one up and gave it to me as the production gave it to me as a rep gift.
Hold on. So you're doing these scenes on the beach?
Yeah, some scenes, yeah.
Yeah, you get the girls in the bikinis there?
Yes, but the 1950s.
So the big giant pants.
But still some sexiness to that.
I like that. I like the 1950s look, all that kind of tight. Oh, I'm so tight.
Yeah.
Do you ever put on heels and have sex with your girlfriend in a closet?
It's funny. We did it at nap time today when Gus went down. It's like
Kinda
you read my mind.
Yeah, I know. It's like when there's a baby in the house, sex is like it's not good.
Oh God, it's all at nap time because at nighttime everybody you fall asleep. You know.
Yeah, I know. I've got
so
a
you know, noon comes around, it's like. But you know what happened?
What?
Augustus has figured out how to Rambo out of his playpen. No,
he actually does the he rappels out.
No, I watched him do it because okay, so we put him down for a nap one day, and you know, it was like, let's go cuddle. Mommy, daddy, cuddle time.
Right.
And 5 seconds later, I hear the door rattling for the bedroom, and he comes flying in, screaming high at the top of his lungs, and Hillary and I look at each other and like, what the hell happened? So I grabbed him, I put him back in his crib, and I said, do it again. And so he somehow got himself up, and he's got a big head. So.
Well, a lot of babies have got that. My kid's got a big head as well. I was worried for a while, but apparently.
I think it's because we have smart babies.
Yeah. Well, but I thought kind of Megamind for a little bit.
Megamind.
Yeah. But apparently it's normal.
So he just used his big head for momentum. And so he swings himself until his head carries his legs over. Yeah. Lands on his feet and is like a cat. He's like, he lands like that.
Would you mind if we had the kid on the show? That sounds like a great thing. Like
I'm not going to lie, he would be a hell of a guest.
We'll put him on the show and we'll say it's nap time and we'll turn out the lights. Nobody will notice. And
we'll say Craig and I have to do a little cuddle and he will break out of anything.
Yeah. Do you know when you said he burst into the room and you and your girlfriend looked at each other?
Yeah.
You hadn't been looking at each other before that? Because that kind of registered with me. I was like, oh. So how were you doing it then?
All right, no. We weren't that far along in the process. It was more like we had just, you know, we were still clothed. We just laid down.
What I love
Man,
about you is
how did you catch that? Out of that whole story.
I don't know. It's because it's very similar to my life right now, is what I'm saying.
Right.
You know, it's like, I have a baby in the house. I have an older son who's at school, so you got your hours right there. But the young one in the school. Yeah, I think kids should start school about 6 months. They'd be more see when they say, oh, kids who go to preschool at 2 are well adjusted. I'm like, what about 6 months? They'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's learn some stuff.
Yeah.
No, right now, the only learning kind of teacher we have is friggin' Elmo, man.
Hey.
No, experiment. Whoa.
No, Elmo.
No, you think when I said friggin' Elmo, I meant that in a bad way? No, friggin' Elmo. No, we love Elmo. Matter of fact, we watched you in Elmo.
I did a little work with Elmo earlier in the year. Yeah, we did an experiment.
I know.
I wanted to experiment with Bert and Ernie, but they made me experiment with Elmo.
No, Elmo's kind of... And some chickens.
Yeah, there was chickens there as well.
I know.
It was actually very similar to an adventure I had in Amsterdam once in 1987. That's another time.
No, I think now might be the time.
No, I can hook you up with a bit of Elmo action, I think, if you wanted to.
Yes. Yeah.
I think.
Right?
Yeah, you'd be great on Sesame Street.
Oh, my God. It would be like a dream.
Yeah.
A dream.
Well, look, I can't promise anything, but you're a big-time movie actor. I think they'll have you on.
Look, whatever string you could pull.
Well, it's more a kind of... Well, never mind. But...
A cupping?
No. I don't know how they do it, actually. I was kind of like trying not to look.
Oh, the illusion of Elmo? There's no illusion. Elmo is Elmo.
Right, exactly so. So I was...
Elmo. I can't believe I just did that. I just... my girlfriend's going to kill me again.
I'm a 49-year-old man. You're used to talking to a 19-month-old
That's right. I am. You know, every time I come on the show, we talk, kind of conversation goes south.
A little bit.
Because we talk about whatever. And so I'm getting in the car to come here tonight, and my girlfriend looks at me and she goes, look, I don't care what you talk about, just don't talk about boners. That was never even in my mind, and now I'm driving over the hill to come here and I'm
Whoa, well, you're doing that?
But did you see how high up I was doing that?
Well, that's only because you're wearing those glasses, that's why.
So now I couldn't think of anything else to talk about but boners.
Oh, no, well, see, that's the weird thing, because when you walk out here, every time you're here, I think, oh, it's the boner man's back.
I know.
Have we ever talked about that before?
No, we haven't, but...
That's weird. Now you should think.
Now we are. I know.
I don't think we're even talking about it now.
I don't even know what a boner is. Sorry, honey. I just went south again.
Yeah. You took a little ride down Boner Street. Yeah. Ambled down Boner Street and then ended up... Never mind where you ended up. All right. Well, we're out of time. What do you want to do? You want to do mouth organ? You want to do awkward pause? You want to go for the big cash prize?
Big cash prize,
Big cash prize. All right. $50 in singles, United States currency, acceptable at any strip club in these United States.
I am super excited.
All right. This is you answer one question.
Okay.
Walk away with $50. Get the question wrong, I'll probably give you the $50 anyway.
Well, I was going to say, depending on the hints, I will split it with you.
Oh, I couldn't do that. That'd be dishonest.
Yeah, because...
Okay.
All right.
All right, here's the question.
Go.
Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. True or false? The nipple piercing was very fashionable in the 14th century because low-cut dresses were popular at the time.
That's absolutely true.
That is absolutely true, Jeffrey Dean Martin. $50. We'll be right back. Jeffrey Dean Martin. Welcome back. My next guests are a terrific bluegrass band known for playing the famed Grand Ole Opry. They're here to perform Louisiana Saturday night from their album The Grascals and Friends. Please welcome the Grascals, everybody.
When you get down to fiddle and you get down your bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night.
Sitting on the front porch, waiting on a log. Single-shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Yonder come a kinfolk in the moonlight. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down your fiddle and you get down your bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, my brother L and my other brother Jack, bear full of beer and a possum in a sack. 16 kids on a front porch light. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Come on, boy! When the kinfolk leave and the kids get fed, me and my woman gonna slip off the bed. Have a little fun when they turn out the lights. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059 or visit oneiota.com.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Well, how do you think it went?
I think it went very well.
I think it went very well too. I was cautious at first. I was a little scared.
Were you?
Well, I was, because I thought, the tension between Scotland and England would somehow manifest itself, here in the new world.
Balls.
Wait a minute. That sounds an awful lot like old Geoff in there. I suppose there's still some Geoff floating around, is there?
Yes, there's some little bits of Geoff inside. I'm picking it up on my chip.
I see. Well, we call them in the States fries. See what I did? See what I did there? Have you been in America long?
No, not long.
Long enough to be dubbed, I see.
Yes. But I've learned something tonight.
Have you?
I've learned some new words.
Yes, what are they?
Boner. Nipple.
Nipple's a new word?
Yes. I have none.
Well, that
Lesbian.
Lesbian? Oh, well, yeah, well. It's a lesbian row right there. That's what they said. That's what they said when they come here. They're honored guests.
Is that near Skin Rash, Oklahoma?
No. Well, it depends on the individual lesbian involved. But I think that Skin Rash probably is. I'll bet you there's a town in the United States called Skin Rash.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Yes. And I'll bet you that town has got a mayor.
Mayor Scratchit of Skin Rash, Oklahoma?
Mayor Scratch. And I bet you Mayor Scratchit of Skin Rash, Oklahoma is going to get in touch with us. And he's going to say, why don't you bring the show to Skin Rash, Oklahoma? And we'll say, well, in a way, we've always really been there. Right, Geoff?
Absolutely right.
You did a fantastic job, buddy.
Thank you so much. May I call you Craig?
Yeah, all right.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you, English Geoff. Say goodnight to the folks.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.